from the City Beautiful. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Back up, back up, back up.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, tight that. There you go.
On 2nd down, here's Murray.
Let's see if he really knows what he's doing.
Waller, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first. You do that.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Right there, 54, right there.
Here's Murray from midfield. Completes it to Hardman. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
54, check. Watch 54.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? So was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
There's been a debate on it.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. Under pressure, he's going to go down. Look at this, way back around the 43. Darnell Duncan. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive.
We got 87.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson being chased out left. This is caught inside the 15. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It was Denzel Ward in from his corner spot there to take him down for the loss. On 2nd and 15 now. Wilson. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Wilson. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
I like this effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs. Because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed him to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here. Because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
Factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 3rd down and 5 to start things out.
54.
Isn't the Bills are 9-2, right?
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Marshall. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
That's the way.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson buying time, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Ezekiel Ansah able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
It was wide open. I saw you tripping. Being on the right side was wide open.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
That was a nice pick. I ain't gonna lie. He goes for that.
They'll run on first down. It's Ingram. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. This is Ingram. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football.
Because
one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge differences we know between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8.
That's automatic.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Nicole Hardman, 36 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half.
As they began this last drive, things weren't exactly looking up for this offense. But after what they just did, putting the ball in the end zone, that took them away from the brink of possibly being knocked out of this game.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Tyus Bowser came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. To try again after the sack. Wilson. And Josh Hill has it. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Lamar Miller. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wilson. And Amendola's got it. Complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Now it's Miller. Seven yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now the Chargers timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On 2nd down, here's Miller. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Lamar Miller with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Gano the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Come on, put it in the queue.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Drop in, drop in. Go, go. Set, go. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
1st down, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down and avoids the contact by sliding. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the 1st half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Mike's 50. Mike's 54. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. 66. Pull it. Now. Hey. 66.
I wonder if it can happen right.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Strong safety Landon Collins, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Go. 54 to Mike. Check. Watch 54, watch 54. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
A final shot before half from Murray. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game, as we'll send you across town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Flush to his right, and his throw here's incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now?
Let's go.
Of course they will.
The Super Ring. That don't matter.
Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
They'll try to get the ground game going with Ingram. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Yeah, unpredictable can happen today.
Ingram again. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
But he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. He'll have another first down and more. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights.
They'll look to run with Ingram.
Ooh,
and he is not
there.
going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. One man in the backfield. That's Ingram on 2nd and goal. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Hey, let me know.
One man in the backfield. That's Ingram.
I mean, I
second and goal.
like that one.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. Check up. Check 13. Ship. Mike 54. Mike 54.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown.
Oh, man, that's too easy.
Taking it in from a yard
I'm
out.
working nightmare.
As they are now
What's
just
up,
an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Charger drive about to get going. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case,
Hey, Matt,
they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and
My boy
6.
caught us out on Madden and got dropped off. Deja vu? Hey, that's what I got. The linebacker?
Check, crunch. Bring out, right.
Again, it's Miller. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Taking it about the 16. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
Right there. He must have 21 and extra points.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
Flushed out right.
And
whoa! Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, partner, Thanksgiving in the rearview mirror, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all gone. And now if you look at the top 4 seeds right now as we hit, is it the quarter pole or the 3/4 pole?
It is the quarter pole, and we get to thank our NFL reporter, Randy Moss, who also has a great background in the sport of kings, for letting us know that's one of the most misused terms in that sport. It is the quarter pole, right? What are they headed for the home stretch? That's what he also said about it.
You're going to run away.
This thing ends.
Well, we got New England and Baltimore, the top 2 seeds in the AFC, Seattle and New Orleans in the NFC. You think it stays that way at the end?
I think it's going to be a heck of a battle. I think Baltimore, yes. New England's going to get a battle from Buffalo, but I think they're going to stay in the spot. Seattle, they're going to battle San Francisco. They're just going to trade it back and forth, and it's going to come down to Week 17, I believe, to decide that one. And New Orleans, yes, they will retain a top 2 spot.
Welcome back live to Orlando. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Shoot. Shoot.
Murray now on first down. He's got Allen. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not.
That's his ball.
They sack him back right around the 30. TJ Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Murray with a 3rd and long. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. We know that the rookie's going to go to a top target like that often. That time, though, maybe a little telegraphed.
And that's not unusual because you do tend to lock in on one of your better players. And when under duress, when in doubt, you're going to throw the ball in his direction because oftentimes you could be wrong, but that receiver will make you right. But it won't happen every time. Good defenders know this, and they get attracted to the football.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Man.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete here. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Okay.
Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them.
Give you what? Give you what?
It's complete.
Give you what?
Gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10.
Look at me. I was
3
dying.
points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. It's the linebacker, Brandon Marshall, there on the tackle. Another carry for the workhorse tonight, Ingram. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of a yard, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now Murray. And that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you were going to go on the field, but okay, I see you.
Check, Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go. Here we go. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. Check, 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 check. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
They're going for it. It's Murray. And Allen's got it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Murray to throw. It's complete to Lockett. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. 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 I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
They scored it, puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Charger drive about to get going. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their off.
He's got the lead, and there he goes. He takes it across for a touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Get right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here.
That's plenty of time, I think.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
No, we don't do that.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Murray. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Champ Bailey. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now. Right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Wilson letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Damn.
Well, as always, partner, an extreme.
Hey, run it back. I can't believe that we can beat me again. That's ridiculous. Tonight, like, I just keep switching up my strategy, honestly. That's what it is.
I don't wanna be
go too. Look. Honestly, this nigga broke it. No, look, this nigga, I came back, right, took the lead. This nigga broke his stiff arm and ran it in from the touchdown. I'm gonna go though. The only reason I lost, to be honest, is because I was